Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Can you excuse Daddy a little bit? Can you move out a little bit so they can make a video? Yeah, we're a real tight space here. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video update. Today it's Thursday, June 8th. I think it's June 8th. Yeah, June 8th, 2017. So about maybe 10 days ago when I post the last video on the bitter melon and the passion fruit. The passion fruit is right there. I predict that this whole area will be covered, within another weeks. And sure enough, all this bitter melon here pretty much taking over the trellis. As soon as the temperature rise, bitter melon will grow like crazy. They need the heat in order for them to grow. Okay, so bitter melon is a very popular vegetable in Asia. People use it for stir fry, for soup. And according to some people, I could not tell you scientifically, that they believe that bitter melon has certain medicinal property to help reduce your sugar level in someone who's diabetic. So eating bitter melon helps with controlling the sugar level in your blood. All right, that's all I can say about that. So if you find some literature, please let me know. So let's get back to this beautiful plants here, bitter melons. This pole right there, and that pole right there is 5 feet, and then the next one over where my son stands, that's another 5, so it's 10 feet. So pretty much this entire trellis is being covered with bitter melon. Now some grow faster than others. I transplant several of them here early in the season, so those probably grow faster and they pretty much acclimate to the soil, and they have a little more time to adjust to the soil. And as soon as the temperature take off, they will just explode. Okay, so let's look real closely at the plant itself. As you can see, when they first start out to grow, they kind of have this leaf, kind of lighter green leaves, and the smaller. Once they mature, this is how big the leaves look like. And you can tell how healthy the plant is really based on the leaf structure and the vine itself. The vines are very healthy, you can see here. You can see that. All right, and the plant is maturing it up. This is the main stem. It's very dark, very hardy. So the skin's tightening them up. It's not as soft as this. This is still, soft. And here, see that? It's kind of light green. And the one that mature, look at how big, how thick they are. And if you look at the base, this is the dominant one, because this is the first one I transplant here. And pretty much this one is the one that really outgrow the rest of the other plants. This one right here, and the one next to it right there. As you can see, you see that? It's very thick compared to this, all right? So that's how you can tell. And then as they grow, the vine on top also produce a lot of side shoots. And you don't really have to prune them unless it's really necessary. I don't prune a bitter melon unless I need to kind of like cut them off somewhere so they don't outgrow other plants. They don't cover other plants. Other than that, I just leave them, and they produce side shoots every 4 inches. Every time they grow, they from here to there, they'll have side shoots, and from there. So it's just exponentially. The growth is really dense and intense. Now, bitter melons usually produce the male flower first. Once the male flowers show up, within a week, a few days, I'm not too sure, the female flowers will come along. Not always, but from my experience, the male flowers always appear first. And this is one of the male flowers. It's yellow color in the green variety bitter melon. So this is how you can tell. And I spotted a female flowers right there. That's a female flower. You can see that with kind of like a fruit attached to it. So this is the male flower. Hopefully my camera can still capture that, the sunlight, right? And all this here are a telltale sign of a male flower. You can see that. So they produce that first. They come out first, then the female flower come, and eventually there'll be a lot of them everywhere. You bet. About a week from now, this whole place will be covered with flowers. And there's a scent to it, very powerful scent to it. If you ever come close to a bitter melon plant, you can pretty much scent the unique smell of bitter melon. All right, and here on this side here, I grow also the pole beans, and the pole beans, it didn't grow as well in the beginning because it was kind of cold, and now it's starting to grow because the weather is getting warmer. So eventually they're going to cut in each other way. I know that for sure. So I will probably have to prune off some of this bitter melon here and allow the pole beans to come up. See, the pole beans coming up, and they will spread out as well. And as you can see, this is such a beautiful plant. Look at that, beautiful. And those, if you look at the vine, that's a healthy looking vine right there. Right. In terms of care, insects, no, I don't know any other insect will attack bitter melon. From my experience, I never have to worry about insects because the plant put out a certain odor. It has certain odor that I think insects just don't like them. That's just the way it is. And in terms of care, and I just use compost, and I add a little bit of fish fertilizer and compost. That's it. And warm casting. That's it. Pretty much that's it. And as you can see, this are compost, and it also become kind of like a mulch on the ground. And if you look at the ground, look at the soil, it's getting darker and darker. That's a good telltale sign that the soil is good soil. When I first came here, remember if you look at the video, the soil is very sandy. It's very kind of like whitish type. So now it's getting darker. I mean, the nutrients level is there, and the plants are growing, so that's a good sign. All right. And one of a friend requested how on how do I amend the soil? How do I, transform the soil into such a fertile soil? And I will probably gonna have to make another video for that. Oh, I spotted something strange here. Oh, look at that. So you look at here, this one here, plant here, there's something wrong with that. You can see that. Look at that, the leaves, it's drooping. Oh, let me see where it's coming from. Oh, so there's this one right there. Oh, maybe it got injured or something cut here. Oh, up to here is fine, and then from then on, all the leaves kind of drooping, and all the way up to about 6 feet, right there. Look at that.
Wow.
So something must have happened to this guy. Hopefully it will be all right. If not, other plants do. There are always other plants around there to take its place, so it's not a big deal. We have so much bitter melon plants this year that I have to pull a lot of them out. All right, so this is so far. It's been great. I will make another video when the fruit comes out, more fruit comes out, and I'll give you more update. And then I will probably give you guys an update on the passion fruit and what I did to the passion fruit in order to make it grow differently than I normally do. All right, so hope to see you again, and please subscribe to the video, and please post a comment, and we'll see you again. Happy gardening. Say bye, son.
Bye.
Bye.